You've felt it, haven't you? The tension in conversations, the sharpness in smiles, the quiet drain of your energy by people who seem everywhere. It's like walking through a field of invisible mines. Every word, every gesture could explode into conflict. There is a new normal rising, subtle but unavoidable. A society where selfishness feels justified, where manipulation is rewarded, where emotional fragility hides behind arrogance. You look around and wonder, why are people so toxic? It's not your imagination. It's not just bad luck. There are deeper currents at work. Psychological, cultural, and social forces quietly shaping a generation that struggles to feel deeply, reflect honestly, or act with empathy. And today, you will see clearly why this is happening, how it spreads, and what it means for your mind, your boundaries, and your peace. Look closely around you. Notice the subtle patterns, the conversations that end in sharp words, the smiles that feel hollow, the eyes that watch you not with curiosity, but with judgment, suspicion, or calculation. Toxic behavior is no longer the exception. It has become ordinary. The friend who always competes rather than celebrates, the coworker who twists your words, the relative who drains your energy while sharing nothing but complaints. It's everywhere, and it's growing. Small acts of selfishness, unnoticed microaggressions, hidden manipulations, they multiply quietly. People are more reactive than reflective. They lash out before they pause. They defend themselves before they understand. And yet, there's a strange rhythm to it. They are not evil, not always. They are people who learned survival through aggression, attention-seeking, or control. They are mirrors of a society that rewards instant gratification, shallow attention, and surface-level identity. And when you watch this unfold day after day, you start to notice the cracks in human connection widening, the rise of envy and comparison, the quiet erosion of empathy, the subtle decay of patience and kindness. And here you are, witnessing it, feeling it, wondering how it got this far, and if it's possible to stay grounded while the world drifts toward this growing storm of toxicity. Beneath every harsh word, every act of selfishness, there is a story, a hidden wound, a fear, unprocessed and ignored. Modern society has become a crucible where unresolved pain, unmet needs, and emotional avoidance combine to forge toxic patterns. Toxic people are rarely born that way. They are shaped by neglect, by emotional scarcity, by a world that demanded performance over presence. They have learned that control feels safer than vulnerability. Manipulation feels easier than reflection. Anger masks fear. Pride masks insecurity. At the core of this phenomenon is emotional numbness. People avoid discomfort, bypass reflection, and trade empathy for self-preservation. They no longer pause to understand themselves, let alone others. The skill of sitting with feelings, sadness, shame, frustration, has been lost to speed, distraction, and instant gratification. Another force is entitlement combined with impatience. When society rewards those who shout the loudest, take shortcuts, or dominate conversations, toxicity becomes adaptive. It works. It gains attention. It produces results, even if the results erode trust, connection, and kindness. And yet, the deepest root lies in disconnection from self. Without self-awareness, identity becomes fragile. Without internal grounding, people seek power over others to compensate for inner chaos. Every act of aggression, every attempt to dominate, is an attempt to control what they cannot understand within themselves. This is why arguments feel impossible. Not because the other person is stronger or smarter, but because they are defending a fragile self-image. Their toxicity is a shield. Their cruelty is armor. Their manipulation is a survival strategy born from emotional underdevelopment. And And here's the subtle, almost invisible mechanism: reinforcement. Society rewards the loudest, the most reactive, the most extreme. Social media, pop culture, and even family systems amplify behavior that should be questioned. Every time someone gets attention for aggression, they learn it is a tool. Every time selfishness works, they learn it is effective. And every time boundaries are dismissed, they learn they can act without consequence. This psychological architecture is what produces a generation or a society increasingly prone to toxic behavior. It is not merely bad manners. It is an adaptive response to a world that prioritizes appearance over authenticity, noise over reflection, speed over depth. Understanding this is not about blaming anyone. It is about clarity. It is about recognizing the invisible forces at work. And it is the first step toward protecting your energy, maintaining boundaries, and preserving your peace in a world growing more toxic by the day. Imagine a forest where every tree is twisted, roots tangled, branches sharp, leaves brittle. A place that once could have been serene now hums with tension. The wind whispers, but the sound is harsh, slicing through the quiet. This is society when toxicity spreads. Each person is a tree shaped by stress, fear, and unmet needs. Some trees grow thorns instead of flowers, not because they are bad, but because their environment demanded it. Notice the rivers. Even water carries debris now. Polluted streams reflect the light dimly, fractured by the weight of what has been thrown in. Connections between people are like these rivers, once flowing freely, now burdened by resentment, envy, and defensiveness. Yet, even in this forest, there is a lesson. You are not the forest. You are the traveler. You can observe, move carefully, choose which paths to walk and which storms to shelter from. Every toxic encounter is a mirror reflecting what is unhealed in the world and within ourselves. The chaos is not just outside, it is everywhere. But clarity and self-awareness create islands of calm. You may not control the forest, but you can control how you move through it. The light that filters through the branches teaches patience. The still pools show the beauty of reflection. And in these small spaces, peace can survive, even thrive, if we protect it. Now, take a deep breath. Step back from the noise. You don't have to fight every battle, answer every insult, or fix every chaos. Transformation begins when you stop taking the world personally. When you recognize that most toxicity is not about you, but about the wounds of others, a shift occurs. The weight of unnecessary anger and resentment begins to lift. You realize that the world will always have its storms. People will always act out of fear, insecurity, or ignorance. But you have a choice. Remain reactive or respond with clarity. Remain tangled in chaos or become the calm center in a storm. The first sign of growth is awareness. Notice your triggers. Observe without judgment. Protect your boundaries, not to isolate yourself, but to preserve your energy for what truly matters. The second sign is compassion. Not blind compassion that excuses harm, but understanding that even those who wound are often wounded themselves. This perspective doesn't make the world safer. It makes you stronger, steadier, unshakable. And finally, you embrace responsibility, your responsibility. Not to change others, not to control outcomes, but to manage your mind, your heart, your choices. This is where transformation is real. The moment you stop being dragged by chaos and start steering your own inner ship with calm, confidence, and courage. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of society's toxicity. You are the keeper of your own clarity, the guardian of your own peace, and the architect of your own strength. As we close this reflection, remember, the rise of toxic people is not a reflection of your weakness. It is a call to strengthen what is within you. Every interaction, every challenge, every difficult person is an opportunity to practice patience, to sharpen clarity, to protect your peace. You cannot change society, but you can change how you navigate it. You cannot heal everyone, but you can heal yourself. You cannot control the chaos, but you can control your calm. In a world where toxicity multiplies, your self-awareness becomes a rare light. Your stability becomes a sanctuary. Your clarity becomes a shield. Walk gently but firmly. Protect your mind, protect your heart, protect your choices. And remember, the more toxic the world becomes, the more extraordinary your calm, conscious presence truly is. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just existing, you are choosing. And in that choice, you become the antidote to the chaos around you.